Let me ask you something. Have you ever caught yourself telling a little lie, not to someone else, but to yourself? Maybe it was about how you feel, what you want, what you're capable of. I know I have. And honestly, those are the lies that cut the deepest. Why? Because lying to yourself is the quickest way to lose your own trust. See, here's the thing. Self-trust is the foundation of every decision, every goal, every relationship you'll ever have. When you're honest with yourself, you build confidence. You know you can count on your own word. But the moment you start bending the truth, even just a bit, that foundation starts to crack. Let's be real. We all like to think we're being honest, but sometimes it's easier to avoid the truth inside us. Maybe you tell yourself, "I'm fine," when you're not. Or you say, "I'll start tomorrow," even when you know you won't. And each time you do, you chip away at your own self-respect. Here's what I've learned. You can't hide from yourself forever. No matter how good the excuse, your heart knows what's real. The more you ignore it, the less you trust your own judgment. Suddenly, you're second-guessing your choices. You don't feel as confident, as clear, as strong. But here's the good news. Self-honesty isn't about being harsh or judgmental. It's about being real with yourself. About your dreams, your fears, your limits, your strengths. When you look in the mirror and say, "Yeah, this is where I'm at. This is what I feel. This is what I want," you give yourself the power to grow. You start to heal, to move forward, to trust yourself again. Every time you choose honesty, you rebuild that foundation. You teach yourself, "I can count on me." And that gives you strength that no one can take away. So next time you're tempted to tell yourself a comforting lie, pause for a moment. Ask yourself what you really want, what you really feel. Because the greatest mistake we make isn't failing or falling short. It's lying to ourselves and losing that trust within. But true self-belief, real confidence, always begins with honesty inside. Trust yourself enough to tell yourself the truth. That's where your real strength begins. Lying to yourself is the biggest mistake we make because it damages our self-trust. The greatest mistake we make is lying to ourselves, for it breaks the foundation of self-trust. True self-belief begins with honesty within. Trust yourself. Start today. Let me share something important. Always respect yourself, no matter what. Take time to develop a positive self-image and remember to feel proud of who you are. When you do this, you naturally become more confident, even without realizing it. Self-respect and pride in yourself build a strong foundation for lasting confidence. From an NLP, neuro-linguistic programming perspective, building self-respect and confidence is not just about positive thinking, but about consistently aligning your thoughts, words, and actions. This insight comes from the personal experience of NLP practitioner and coach Manmeet Singh Makar, who emphasizes that true transformation begins with honest self-reflection and practical steps towards self-belief.